Laughter and play. The emphasis here is on building trust and sharing values while having fun. 40 children from a poor area of Bogota are visiting the grounds of a private school, looked after by volunteers from the Recojo organization. Each child has his or her own mentor. Daniel Boritica is playing the part of Romeo today. He founded Recojo 10 years ago and advises companies on how best to help communities.
We've got artists here, people who use their talent to help children who otherwise wouldn't have a chance to experience this kind of thing. We're young people with passion and talent, and these children can profit from that. We share our talent with the children and their families.
They do everything they can to show the children that they need to work on relationships and that showing respect and consideration is important. The volunteers come from all walks of life, managers, students, and entrepreneurs. They're happy to give their time to the kids.
I can really use the skills I've developed from my work here. You can apply them to all kinds of situations. I've got some of the tools this country needs, and that's helped me to generate renewed belief in Colombia.
For the volunteers, working with the kids can be challenging as well as enjoyable. The children come from El Coditi, a poor hilltop town in Bogota, where violence, especially in relationships between men and women, is commonplace. The neighborhood is plagued by alcohol and drugs. The quality of education is poor. The living conditions lead many people to despair. The government does little to help the poor. Those born here have few opportunities. But increasingly, Colombians are not willing to accept this state of affairs. They're taking their own initiative to provide support to those less fortunate. Daniel Boritica is a social entrepreneur. His Recojo organization runs youth summer camps for children from disadvantaged backgrounds. He's also behind Bogota's Global Shapers Network, which gets advice from the World Economic Forum.
The Global Shapers is made up of people with different talents and passions, just like society in general, who share the same goal of achieving something and helping. Global Shapers offer these young people a platform to help their country in a totally different way.
They want to shape the future of their country on many different levels. Almost all the Global Shapers are under 30. Today, some of them are meeting at a university campus to discuss environmental protection. Camilo Jimenez has set up a recycling machine here. The excitement is palpable. The students are actually using it. They get points for the bottles they deposit here. And they can trade points for cinema vouchers. Jimenez has joined the Global Shapers Network too.
Having set up the system of eco-points, I hope that we can revolutionize the industry. I want to share my experience with other global shapers and be inspired by others. I want to create a well-functioning and ambitious model that can put other things into motion too.
Bogota is home to over 8 million people. The economy is developing, and increasingly people are demanding participation in that growth. Boritica wants to inspire, help, and encourage. The 27-year-old is attending a book fair in Colombia's capital. One publisher has released a book about social entrepreneurs. Many consider Boritica a role model. He's using the opportunity to highlight the importance of networks. He says you can achieve more when you bring people from many different walks of life together. He began working with homeless people in Bogotá's historic center a decade ago. He organized campaigns and cleared up misunderstandings. Like many people in his network, he believes in helping people help themselves.
The solution is in our hands, no matter how minor the issue. It's important just to do something. We need to do something to change the lives of other people.
But despite the seriousness of the issues, having fun is important too. Tonight, the global shapers are letting their hair down. But tomorrow, they'll be back on the job of using their ideas and innovation to bring change to Colombia.